Well, hi everybody, it's Doug. Sorry if I'm burning your eyeballs with these things. I'll try to kind of block that out as we get going. Today we are going to be picking this one for you, and I'll talk to you a little bit more about it in a minute. I've picked this one before on video quite a while ago. But first, want to show you some new acquisitions. So let's take a look at what we've got here. These two came to me linked together when I purchased them, and I was able to get a hold of the combination thanks to the locksmiths on the collector's site. One of them had a code book and was able to get me the combination for this one. So let's start with that one. This is a Dudley padlock. Patent is September of 1920. So this thing obviously is post 1920. There's some history there. I'm going to guess 20 to 40 is the thing there. So this one does lock up, and let me get it locked for you. There we go. Does lock up, and now that I've got the combination, gonna dial it up, and it's stodgy, but it does open. There we go. Those things tend to slip into place and kind of get in the way. This one is called a no key. Here, I'll put that right there. Save your eyeballs a little better. This is called a no key. I was absolutely blown away when I saw it available. And I will tell you, I bought the pair for, I think it was $72 total, maybe $75. You're going to see, I'll throw some things up here. These actually sell without a combo for like $300, with a combo for like $400. Have tried working on figuring out the combo. I've looked up, I found a couple of videos on decoding, and they're kind of useless in this case. This thing just resists being decoded. But it's a beauty, and it's funny because the wife walked by my office the other day and walked by the desk and was like, "Ooh, that's really a beautiful lock," and it is. It's gorgeous. I just wish I could figure that combo out. So there we go. Let us move on to our pick of the day now. This is, I'm sure for most of you, you know this very, very well, but just in case you're joining us new, this is what's called a LOTO, or lockout tagout lock, and its entire job is not to keep something from being broken into. You'll see that it's a plastic body, but rather it's meant to lock a machine out of service so that the technician or electrician can go inside and work on it without getting crushed or electrocuted or whatever it might be. And what it's known through the picking community is that these things have a much, much tougher core than your standard master locks of any kind. And this one goes a little bit further. I got this one from Murloc 68 quite some time ago, and the keyway differs a little bit. This is let me get the key, a 401 keyway, which is just a little bit more paracentric than the standard keyway of 400B, unless I'm reading them backwards. As far as I remember, this is the less common keyway. So let's get this one into the vise so it's ready to go. And it takes a little bit to get it loosened up, and it probably doesn't help that this is grimy and that it looks like it has served its term. Did a very good job over the years protecting whatever it was meant to protect. But now it's time for us to break in. So let's get ourselves a tensioner in there, and let's see, get a little focus in there too. And we're going to be using one of the Law Lock Tools hooks. These things, this probably approximates an SS Dev hook is what I'm expecting. So first, let's poke around back there. I'm going to try to start at the back. And I will tell you, I've picked this several times in preparation for today to make sure that I don't bore you guys. And that was just number 6. That is, I should show you the key. That is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pin key, if I'm reading it right. 5, I'm getting a little click on 6 and 5. A lot of sponginess on 4, and I just got a click on 1. And this is a lot of just fiddling around. But what I'm also doing is gently letting off on the tension because it's easy to overset. There goes a click at the back. Number 6, number 5, number 4. 2 and 1 are just kind of like hanging out there. Okay, now I'm going to start doing the, do a little bouncing. That loosens something up. A little bouncing. Sometimes when you're like in between, you're nearing the shear line, it keeps you from oversetting. Aha, now that was the big jump. That was my false set. This has its share of spools in it. I'm going to the back, nothing at 6. 5 is spongy. 4. Okay, 3, 2, 1. There goes the at 1, and there we have it. Our open. So there we go, and I'm going to be, as usual, very, very careful that I don't turn that all the way and turn this into a rattle. There is our lockout tagout pick for the day, and you guys got a chance to see some of my new cool locks. And hey, be sure for the next video, because there's also a very cool lock that I would say, based on my experience, most of you have never seen before. Another antique. They're all antiques these days that I'm collecting, but really cool one. So meantime, please do like and comment, and if you haven't already done so, subscribe. Thanks everybody. We'll talk to you soon. Stay healthy.